Good guys, today we will talk about binomial theorem. But before we go into the details, most students do not know what is n factorial. The most they will joke, n. No, we don't shout when you say n factorial. We just use the exclamation mark to represent a factorial. Okay, so n factorial basically is equal to your n multiplied by reduced by 1, n minus 1, reduced by 1 more, so multiply n minus 2, until you reduce all the way to times 3 times 2 times 1. And please remember, we stop at 1. It's important because without this knowledge of ending at 1, student will say, why not we end at 0? And then we know, and the student say, why not? We can continue to negative 1, multiply negative 2. And do take note, if the one who found this or invented this says that, okay, after multiply by 1, we multiply by 0 and multiply by negative 1. Once you multiply by 0, it's gone case. Everything will be 0, isn't it? You don't waste your time, yeah? Okay, so please take note, because in order to appreciate binomial theorem, you must do this. A lot of students forgotten this. You stop at 1, and later we will see, because of that, students do not know why 0 factorial is equal to 1. Yeah, later in the next video I'll explain this. It's a beautiful thing. And why 1 factorial is still equal to 1. Okay, that's another video. So basically, just example, if 8 factorial, right, what you have is 8, you multiply by 7, you reduce by 1, right? So multiply 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop at 1. Okay, of course you're not going to do this. Okay, you just press your calculator. Okay, you're not going to, your teacher not going to trouble you to do that. Okay, all this working, you can use your calculator. You press 8, you press your exclamation mark, it should be here if you use this model in Singapore, and then press equal sign, you get your answer there. Simple. You get 40,320. Okay, 40,320. Done deal. That is your 8 factorial. Simple. All right, we'll get into more details, right, in the next video of all this thing, and getting more and more challenging and fun. You will fall in love with binomial theorem, don't worry. All right guys, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye. Take care.